Afternoon all, it is Tuesday dinner time and RB is back out test riding. He's had a week on holiday and I am back out test riding. This is the black and white with a bit of blue LXR 125 water cooled, and black and white. Why it's got a bit of blue in here I don't know, but it does set the bike off. Typical LXR, massive great wheels on it, dual braking, water cooled machine, and it is absolutely massive in the seat. Now 820mm. I've got a flat foot. I've got my work overalls on because I'm servicing in a while, so underneath here I've got all my Kevy armour, but 820, I can flat foot this. When I've got my feet up I am tucked nicely into the tank. Now you've seen the displays on these loads and loads of times. It does start on the side stand. The side stand only with this one. 0.9 miles on the bike, so all good to go. Dual braking, and we've put 5 litres in. The fuel light flashes as well. So let's get out, let's get a test ride, let's get the first 5 miles on this bike, and then while we're doing that RB can have his usual waffle like he normally does on a test ride and tell you what I've done. So we had a week in Norfolk. Very nice it was. If you followed the Motovlogger group you'll have known that I had a little bit of fun out visiting Lowestoft. We went out to see one of my TikTok friends, meet up with Jess, and we had a great bit of fun with her. And the road sweepers are out. Am I going to be able to filter through that gap? You know damn well I can on a bike. Look at that. Wouldn't do that on the GTR, but you can fit through it on one of these. Very slim profile on one of these, that makes filtering through traffic absolutely beautiful. Now let's get some power on, let's get through the gears. 6-speed box on this, which means I can top it out at 40-45 because I'm running the bike in, got to take my time with it. And the mirrors on this nice and wide, which means I can see absolutely perfect. Now being a Tuesday, and the last Tuesday of the month is Toxic Throttle Meet, and unfortunately that's down at Loughton in the Harvester in Milton Keynes, and I'm not going to make it tonight because Mrs. B has got a works meeting to go to. So she's got a works dinner with the girls, which means I am going to be stuck at home, which means I can jump on YouTube and do a bit of catch-up with all the videos from the boys that I've missed for the last week. John Dyard, McLean, Zedhead and Peaky Biker, and catch up with all of those and see what Solo Moto and Solo Rider have been up to as well. And if you hadn't heard the news, Jamie Biking Adventures has passed his Mod 1, so well done Jamie. Absolutely brilliant result, just the Mod 2 to go, and then he can ditch those L plates. Brilliant idea. Now Jamie has an LXR, absolutely loves it. A little bit sporty. Through the box as quick as we can, and even in sunlight you can still see what that speedo says. So 45, ease it back a bit RB, ease it back. So sit at 45 for a minute and then we'll drop down to 40. Get the test ride underway, and people say, oh, you're sat in position 1 again. Yes, I am, because I'm doing 40 mile an hour. It's a dual carriageway, it's 70 mile an hour road. I don't want to be out in the middle of the road with 70 mile an hour traffic, so I sit basic position 1, position 2, make them go round. And it also gives them a little bit of squeeze room, and I've also got the escape room on the left where the bicycles go. Yes, people bring bicycles down this dual carriageway rather than me. I wouldn't want to be risking that, but there is a little cycle lane on the inside there where the bicycles go, because people do use a bicycle down this road, and so do all the 30 mile an hour peds as well. Most of the roads in Milton Keynes are dual carriageway, and they've got plenty of room to get past me as well, so love that. So good week we had anyway. Managed to do a live stream on Friday, and we had the paramedic Relic in, and otherwise known now as Howie 702. He's gone back to his old name, so Howie started putting content out again, and we have only got I think about 13 or 12 or 13 weeks to go to Wild Bad 24. I have got my tickets, and I am looking forward to getting out and doing wild bad and meeting up the motovloggers. Now, the one thing someone said to me, are you taking the GTR? I have had, and I don't know what to say, an epiphany. Now obviously I've had the GTR 4 years. I do love that bike. It does everything that I want it to do, but I want to do a lot longer rides and obviously go do some Lake District and all that lot and go out and do the passes again. And we've got a Triumph Tiger Explorer in a 1215, and it is the XC, which means it's one of the top ones. 16,000 miles, heated seat, front and back, pillion as a heated seat. You've got heated grips on it. It's got a Garmin sat nav on it, so you can stick in the BMW Nav 4 if you want, Nav 5 or Nav 6, or you can use the Garmin. Spotlights, cruise control, and self-cancelling indicators. You know what I'd like to leave my indicators on, but it's got self-cancelling indicators as well. And it's in absolutely impeccable condition. And we took it out. I went green laning on it. Go and have a look at me in the pouring rain on that Tiger, having an absolute blast. And I have said to Phil, I said, if it doesn't sell, I know I'm having the Harley, but I might swear now and say I'm selling the GTR and getting the Triumph Tiger, because I do like that Tiger. It's something different. And I never thought the GTR would be topped. Now obviously GTR is not that good on country roads. It's a big heavy bike, doesn't like back lanes, it's wide, but the Tiger is very, very nice. That Explorer is very, very nice. And Mrs. B obviously looked at it and went, you need to get rid of your GTR and get that Tiger, because I like that Tiger. It looks nice. It's in a gunmetal grey, and it is very, very cute. So it may be on the cards this year for RB, after 4 years, to change his bike up and lose the GTR. And I'm going to miss it. As I said with my ZX7, I absolutely love the ZX7 until I couldn't get to ride it, but I do love the GTR. But is an adventure bike going to be the thing for me? That is the question. Let me know in the comments below. Should I stick with the GTR and spend a bit of money getting her all done, finish her off, or should I just, obviously the GTR's done 43,000 now, should I just get myself a decent new bike that's only done 16,000 miles on a 65 plate and trade up to the Tiger? And basically I have been offered £4,000 for the GTR, so it's only another £2,000 to up myself to the Tiger. Sounds like an investment to me, but let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Should RB get the Tiger? Just as I say, watch this space. I might find something better coming. I have obviously been waiting for Andy to sell his GSA, but that's not going to happen until late next year. So as an adventure bike and something a little bit higher, and I fit that Triumph lovely, it might be something just different. And the storage on the Tiger is a lot better than what I've got on the GTR for obviously moto camping and going away for weekends, for taking my Pilly with me. That will be fun. So anyway, we are 4.3 miles in on the test ride. Bike is all good. Fuel light's still flashing. Yes, there is 5 litres in this bike, but it doesn't, 5 litres literally just tops the reserve out on this. This has got, I think, a 12 or a 13 litre tank on it. So it's absolutely massive, but most of the space is at the top. Come on, car. Right, let's do a little bit of town mileage, which means I can stick to the 30s. Quick check in the mirror, shoulder check, move. Shall I? Shan't I? Oh, what the hell, let's filter. Time that right. First time RB's done a filter. Right on this roundabout. Let's see how many people get the lanes wrong. I'm going to go here and then across to here. Cancel the indicator. So that lane will get me straight across on the next one, not a left, which is exactly where I want to be, watching those mirrors. And the amount of cars that choose the wrong lane coming down here and then right at the last minute decide they're going to move position. No, you're not. Get out of my way. So what we got in store for this week? Well, LXR today, LXS tomorrow, and then out of the showroom comes the Lexmoto RSS. Yes, customer has ordered an RSS. We have it in, and I am going to do a full review on that one. Let you know what I think of it. Is it a good bike? Is it a bad bike? I will let you know. As I say, the LXR, one of my favourite sports bikes, for just under £3 grand. Considerably under £3 now, because they've taken 250 quid off of them. As a starter sports bike, you can't go far wrong with one of these. And they're a great bit of kit to get around on. Okay. So once it's run in, and you've had your first service, you can open it up to 55 mile an hour. When you've done that and you've had your second service, it is good to go. And believe it or not, these things, everyone goes, oh yeah, but it only does 55. No, most of the LXRs you can get up to about 65, 70. Yes, it will do it, but it does scream a bit. But it will do a nice steady 60 for you, easily. Into the 30s. Watch out for the speed camera. And they've taken the tyre off it this week. Someone hung a tyre on it last week. I reckon they were going to set it alight, but obviously got disturbed and the tyre was sat on it for ages. Through Bletchley town we go. So this week, midweek mumble, a Wednesday night, Peaky Biker. Go and check it out. Starts at 8 o'clock. Go and see Brian do his stuff that he does normally on a Wednesday night. Friday night live stream is back with me. I don't know what we're doing this week, but it's after Friday night's one. It was very, very good. So thank you to everyone that came in on the Friday night live stream. Come on, car, let's go. Turn the corner. Good God, that should be outlawed. Don't look, you'll crash. Right. Good, might go round and roundabout for a second. Look, no, don't, carry on. Anyway, this weekend is a long weekend. It is the bank holiday next week. Hooray! So, working Saturday, we are off Sunday, Monday, Super Sausage Sunday, and then we're going on to Gifford Park again. Yes. Are we going to be out on the Harley? I don't know. I might, for a change, take the Tiger out. Or I might take the CB1000R out. I don't know. I have a choice of multiple bikes to ride. And for those of you that were asking about my insurance, yes, it has been sorted now. After Bikesure wanted to charge me double money because I motovlog, and I said, no, you can't keep your bike at the garage, it's got to be at home. Well, it's safer at the garage. Nope, you can't have your bike at the garage, it's got to be at home. They wanted to charge me nearly 770 quid again. So, I have changed bike insurers. I have gone to Bennett's. Very good company. I got the whole lot, Motovlog insurance. I can ride anybody else's bike fully comp, and I've got my helmet, jacket, leather, I've got everything on it, recovery, the lot, and I managed to get it for £310. Absolute steal. Right, we're back on the yard with the LXR, 6.3 miles on the bike. Let's just pop the side stand down, step off the bike, wheel it back in, and give you one final look at this bike. and then we'll give you a quick look around our used bike selection. So sitting down there is the CB 1000R. It's not an F, it's an R. Combined ABS, Triumph Tiger is there, my GTR sitting there. K1300, it has sold. We've got the MP3 500, and sitting over there an FJR 1300, and of course the XJ is there as well. That's the 1300 with the SC competition exhaust. And Kevin's bought his Royal Alloy in again for me to do some work on. So that's everything we've got. We're going to wrap that up there. Whatever you're doing this week, have yourself a good one. We'll see you on the next test ride. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from RB, as always, it's a big goodbye from me.